Lately, my game backlog has really been piling up, so I've been doing what I always do when that happens. Ignore all of them and just play Smash Ultimate. I was doing some quick play matches with Donkey Kong, and I was playing in a free-for-all with a Roy and a Bowser. So the Bowser player gets a kill on the Roy player, and starts doing this right after. And that's just disrespectful, this Bowser had no class. The Roy immediately kills Bowser and then taunts back at him, and I join in too because, you know, the Bowser started it, fair's fair. So Bowser is angry by this point, he starts specifically targeting the Roy. I kill him, we both start taunting in unison, and then Roy finishes off the last stock. I still have 3 stocks left, Roy has 2, and he just SDs twice. He didn't even care about winning, he took that disrespect from the Bowser personally and just wanted to send a message. And after the match, we both give him a cool. Surprisingly, the Bowser didn't quit, he played again. This time me and the Roy teamed on him for the entire game. There's a Kirby in the middle of all this too, and I don't think he had any idea what was happening. So we beat the Bowser, and then I start fighting the Kirby. And Roy, he's not even playing the game anymore, he's just standing to the side taunting, while the Bowser who's not even playing anymore has to watch. See, if you quit out before the game finishes, even if you aren't playing anymore, you can get a temporary online ban, so there's nothing this Bowser can do. Next is a team battle though, with me and Bowser on a team against Roy and Kirby. After the last 2 games, the Bowser had enough. He was furious by now. Like Roy in the first game, he no longer cared about playing Smash and was only out for vengeance. He SDs 3 times in a row, takes 2 of my stocks, and throws those away too, leaving me to fight Kirby by myself with a single stock while Roy just kinda stood there. I, of course, lost. This was no longer about winning Super Smash Bros. The 3 of us were fighting for something much greater, and this confused Kirby was still stuck in the middle. The next game kept the same teams, and Bowser starts once again by going to take out my stocks by SDing. But this time, Roy counters him by doing the same to Kirby. The Bowser goes AFK for a moment as he tries to process what's happening, and then decides to take action and fight the Roy with his final stock. After realizing he can't win against Roy, he gives up and goes back to his original plan. While I may have lost to the Kirby, Bowser had to sit and watch Roy taunt him for the remainder of the game. Kirby, being the only real winner of that fight, took his victory and left. The Bowser left too, he had had enough. But me and the Roy had been refusing to hit each other for 4 games now, and we had been playing so annoying and toxic that it just felt wrong to go back to playing normally, even if the Bowser had left. So yeah, we 2v1 this poor Richter player. We win pretty easily, and then I just walk out of bounds so I don't have to fight Roy. Richter understandably doesn't stay for another game, and we enter a free-for-all with a Young Link and a Ganondorf. And they didn't pick up that me and Roy were working together, so they were fighting each other while we teamed up on them without their knowledge. And you've got to keep in mind that Quickplay has no voice chat or any real way to communicate with players online. Without the ability to talk to each other, me and this Roy just mutually agreed to never hit each other and always team up on whoever got matched in the lobby with us. I took out the Ganondorf in the funniest way I could think of, and then Young Link did the unthinkable. Stop! The cycle repeated itself with the very action that started this whole thing, and all 3 of us simultaneously turned our brains off for the next couple minutes. None of us were playing the game anymore, and we were just taunting while the defeated Ganondorf was forced to watch. Then I decided to break my shield as a joke, and Young Link remembered there was a video game. Roy immediately rushes down to help me, and while trying to take out the Young Link, I accidentally killed my teammate. Young Link makes the mistake of taunting me one last time before I'm forced to end the game. Next up, we fought a Luigi. We had one person stand by while the other person fought, and switched off when things looked bad. After a while, the Luigi just gave up, he wasn't having fun in the slightest, and then Roy just gave up too. During our next 2v1 against a Joker player, we found an even worse way to win every game. And this went on for a while, game after game, refusing to hit each other, teaming up on whatever 4 players got stuck with us, playing as campy and annoying as possible the whole time. After we beat this Incineroar and Yoshi, we spent a full minute breaking our own shields back and forth. I eventually got bored and let myself get taken out by chickens. The next couple matches we were put onto opposite teams, so we just fought each other's teammates, and whoever had a teammate left would just sit around doing nothing until their teammate was gone. We were determined not to break the non-verbal agreement. After our final 2v1 against a Sephiroth, we started a match that we weren't prepared for. Nobody else joined in time, and we were forced to fight each other in a 1v1. It had all been leading up to this, and it was finally time for us to get serious. Our final match was a long and drawn-out battle. After all this time working together, we knew each other's playstyles and tactics perfectly. Neither of us were holding anything back, both giving it our all. Never before in Smash Ultimate history had such a battle ever taken place. But we were too evenly matched, and we timed out, forced to go to sudden death. This was it. And that was the end. Hugh the Roy player and I had been on a long journey, but it was finally time for us to part ways. And then I noticed something when I was watching that first replay later on. Roy actually started taunting the Bowser first. The Bowser didn't do anything wrong, he was trying to get payback against the Roy, who was being toxic for no reason. And I just didn't notice anything until I saw the Bowser doing it and decided to help the Roy. So all this time, I was just helping this Roy, who I guess just plays like this regularly, so... oops. I got my Donkey Kong into Elite Smash because of it, though.
Okay, yeah, cool. Huh.